to knock it over Ederson, but the Brazilian narrowed the angle.
Not enough of going on. Ederson is furious with having a knee in terms of the contact that he goes down effectively, has his strike, but probably looking for a penalty of some sort. Ederson, as we know, so quick off his line to smother the it's Kyle Walker playing him onside in terms of lazily not getting up.
Sonny commits the foul. Gundogan on the receiving end.
Well, again, electric display of talent from the Bavarians on the break.
Pulling over now.
Inside the box. And there's some wonderful displays of brilliant control on the ball and travelling at pace. But again,
it's a yellow for each of the two captains, both Gundogan and Kimmich. Booked by 2 points.
De Bruyne goes into challenge and gives away the free kick. They weren't happy with the De Bruyne challenge. One or two Spurs players pour in to confront him.
Calm down.
A lot more recently than most people in this Manchester United FA Cup squad. Final little tete-a-tete between Martinez and Walker, who wasn't happy with the pace of him coming off the pitch. Walker getting involved in a rather aggressive manner.
I actually noticed though, having watched in the first half as well.
Caught there by Byrne.
And Byrne saw it though. Accusation that he went to ground very readily, and Haaland is in there defending his teammate. And Simon Hoover, the referee, will take a watching brief here and see what unfolds.
Yellow card for Haaland, yellow card for Byrne.
Having gone through a flimsy challenge on him from Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali's gone down in the box. Hits it first time with his left foot. Now, Jack Grealish, I think, is the City player involved. Been ignited, Newcastle. Yeah. Barnes. Flare up involving Tonali and Grealish.
I'm not giving a penalty there. I think he uses his body. It's another yellow card, I think, for Grealish.
Yeah, we see the incident there. Again, not an awful lot in it, but
It's a yellow for both of them. So yellow for Tonali, yellow for Grealish. Rodri. Sort of lost his cool here, and he might be in some serious trouble right in front of the referee. He is. That is an unbelievable moment from an experienced player. Rodri, red card.
Absolutely ridiculous by Rodri in terms of just instigating it. He's why it's not your normal combative type of play. He should just step away from it.
Mikel Arteta, who's always so animated, just a little sidestep away from Kevin De Bruyne there, who didn't appreciate that.
he's right.
Bernardo Silva getting involved with Gatti and then Di Gregorio. And a yellow card for Bernardo Silva.
Ball that in the end is too close to Ederson. Reaction to that, Connor Roberts has been squaring up to Rico Lewis, and he is very animated, the Welsh international.
Manchester City were unhappy with the way Connor Roberts made contact with John Stones as that ball was played into the penalty area.
Onana fouled by Haaland. Sure that Erling Haaland's the man to pick a fight with. He's been yellow carded. Onana's been yellow carded.
Into a dangerous area. Bernardo Silva loops one, and it's plucked out of the air. With Verbruggen hoping that'll be enough. Van Hecker and Haaland are trying to change shirts, it looks, already. There's been so much shirt pulling during this match. Quite often it's been Igor and Haaland.
55
City threatened to go the other way with Haaland. Played early for Grealish.
Oh no.
And the referee stopped it.
Oh no.
And Grealish was on his way. And there was no flag.
Simon Hooper. He played on to start with, Mike. What's he done there?
Fulham coming into the second half, a little over-eager by Tete, who collides off the ball with Grealish. Few shenanigans, a few afters, bit of pushing and shoving. Don't think there was anything too sinister in it. The initial challenge from Tete, perhaps a little too much. Then there was a frank exchange of views between the two.
Yeah, it has been a key one-on-one battle, Grealish against. Taken really well by the Brazilian. He's on his way in. That's going to be a booking. Araujo, yellow card for him. Frustration for the Manchester City winger. He's got a yellow card as well.
Y es que solo en octubre el City tiene peor porcentaje de victorias que en diciembre. Son los 2 meses que peor se le dan. Bueno que se lía Kyle Walker, ¿eh?
Ha habido empujón de un miembro del staff del Everton.
Sí.
Lewis losing out. It's Welbeck. Lewis in trying to recover. Brings Danny Welbeck down. No arguments about the yellow card, although there are.
Danny Welbeck not happy, but it was a foul worth making, really. In this comfortably 2-0 up and see a game out in terms of possession, but they obviously been affected by it. They felt that the decision has gone against them. There's been an edge certainly in this game.
Pavard diving in. I think Grealish brought the foul a little bit, but it is a yellow card.
Yeah, I mean, Kimmich is really unhappy with Grealish, Clive. He's gotten involved now, and Grealish doesn't need to react. He needs to let it be.
And Kimmich certainly can't afford a yellow.
Free kick for the foul on Haaland.
Not happy here with Walker.
Up to Walker. Now, the reaction from Rasmus Haaland has produced a dramatic response from Kyle Walker. Manchester United players feel there's been an overreaction by the Manchester City captain, but if Haaland has made connection with him, he could be in trouble here.
And it doesn't take much these days.
Give the ball back to Manchester City straight away.
That was late from Vinicius Junior. Referee says play on because City have got the ball, but he might have a look at that. Clipped in then by Guardiola, and then away by Nacho. He has to be there. Placed header beyond Aaron Ramsdale, and this looks such a long way back now for Arsenal in the second half. There's a problem here with Ben White on the ground, and it's all started to flare up involving Grealish and Jesus and others. It's right in front of the assistant here.
Just a little kick out, I think, from Diaz on Ben White, but Arsenal just letting that emotion over spill again. Just need to keep a lid on it.
So there's going to be a yellow card shown here to Ruben Diaz for that kick out. And David Coote, the VAR, did
To keep Aston Villa out, Emi Martinez getting involved right at the end of the first half. Erling Haaland having his say. Manchester City, as you'd expect, seeing plenty of the ball as Martinez is booked here right at the end of the first half. City seeing plenty of the ball, but it's Villa who have the edge.
Not for Doku, McAllister went in for it.
I think Doku could be in trouble. Watch this follow through there.
It's a massive decision by the VAR. He got a tiny touch on the ball with the phone.
Майло нарушает это правило. Вот тут так уже немножко провокативно было сыграно.
Haaland was looking to blunder through
in search of what would be a winner here for Manchester City.
Oh, I love a bit of needle. More than a bit. City feel there's time here for a winner.
Oh, the desolation, the agony for Arsenal when they conceded that goal.
There's a yellow card here for Guardiola.
Not just in possession, like you just said, the work that he does off the ball is so important as well.
Partey's in danger of losing his rag. He was wound up a little bit there by Grealish beforehand. I mean, one or two little flashpoints tonight where it's just threatened to boil over.
So just getting wound up since.
I think Jack Grealish is there with that little look of a quiet boy, that why me smile, but it was him that just did something to wind Partey up at the start. You've got to be fair. Sure, not happy. Last time they kept a clean sheet in the competition was in the final against Inter. That's Kamara pushing Lewis, which will infuriate those in sky blue. They'll rush in to defend the young man there.
Manchester City. There's a little bit of nonsense going on here between Bernardo Silva and Joe Williams. Well, in all the matches I've seen Bernardo Silva play, I can't really remember him losing his rag, but he certainly was pushing.
Shot down on the deck. Just couldn't keep his feet. Jeremy Doku has Gundogan commits the foul. Nottingham Forest get the free kick. Yellow card is going to be shown here too. Just the second booking of the evening.
It was a great touch, a great take into the space. But there's a little bit of contact after it. Gibbs White asking the question.
Ups, mit dem Kopf. Oh, jetzt geht's hier los. Und völlig überraschend ist Grealish mit dabei. Und Azpilicueta muss ihn
Lewis. He's gone over, gets his free kick. And Potter and Pochettino, Maresca.
Precious building, and Walker goes down, and it's a dive, says the referee. There was no challenge from Raheem Sterling, deemed worthy of a penalty, but it will.
Mahrez to deliver. Robertson to cut it out. The cross of a corner. 6 minutes of normal time to go into the ground.
Yeah, it's Akanji and Henderson.
Time here's Martinelli to drive at Walker and set it back for Calafiori. Oh, it's a beauty! That is fury. That is damaging.
Taking an age over the free kick here, Xhaka. And then tussling with Thomas Partey.
Away from Martinelli. Haaland goes down again.
He's got that shirt. He does that, Gabriel. He grabs his shirt. I think he's having a go at Erling Haaland for. They've been chipping away at each other for some time.
Kovacic! Liked first month or so of the season. Haaland's gone flying in. And there's another bodily collision.
He was never getting there, Haaland.
Gabriel there, waving their arms, throwing up the crowd. Two Arsenal players have collided here.
Gabriel immediately hit the floor here after that coming together.
Erling Haaland, he'll know there was some connection.
They need an idea. Kovacic, Diaz, Foden, Haaland. still no. Poe. Salah's fallen, Michael Oliver has waved it away. There is a VAR check.
Salah snaps. Bernardo Silva. Would Gakpo not have hit it before that as it came across? He's not happy, Salah.
Salah's excited and excitable. He's not the only one.
There's plenty going on in there. Stones and Bastoni picking a fight.
For Armando Broya! He's gone over! Penalty kick!
Now he's going to take one off that spot as well.
Kyle Walker hasn't finished the debate. Anthony Taylor wants to draw a line under it. Cole Palmer, 3 out of 3 from the spot for Chelsea.
Yeah, I was kind of just watching the Scandinavian scrap that was going on between Højlund and Haaland. He's turned his back on it completely as well, Højlund.
Colliding with Thomas Partey as well. Michael Oliver indicating it's a head injury, hence why he stopped the game.
Running duel between Partey and Haaland there. Partey just trying to stop.
The player with the challenge. Walker's then collided with Gordon. And then there's a bit of retribution on Bruno Gherah, who was the player that caught him when he was down. So that's certainly
Around the back, we see a push. So Fernandes and Erling Haaland mutually involved and entangled.
А здесь что? Стоунс на газоне, и нужно разбираться. Ну, Стоунс себя не очень корректно повел и завелся за.
His ankles nibbled out by Phil Foden, who is unimpressed. Careful, careful.
Runs away to the far side. He's getting dragged back by ball Turner.
Ana će na Bank of America stadion u Charlotte igrati protiv Real Madrida da bi pripreme zaključili jednom vrlo zanimljivom utakmicom na Stamford Bridgeu gdje će dočekati talijansku.
Well, Ederson's come off his line there and crashed into Werner. And what's the referee going to do here? On Lima, he eventually collided with both him and Werner were going for that ball.
Some Kovacic. Did he catch Odegaard there? The referee believes so. Michael Oliver's already got the yellow card in his hand.
Often he's been looking at Rice. Now that's a late one again, but not too bad from Kovacic. And I think he's going to survive that, but the crowd are baying for a second yellow.
Already on a yellow card.
Stalo, ale nepřihrál přesně. A dohrál tam soupeře, už máš do toho kartu. Fotbalisté Kristopalis v tuhle chvíli tuší, co by...
Heaved up high by Quansah. Gomez and Haaland having a little bit of a set-to.
Down he goes in the penalty area, and Manchester United get a dramatic late spot kick. Mateus Nunes has fouled Ahmad.
Se quedó en el peinado de los 90.
La misma pinta.
Ojo de Bruyne que se enfada. Diciendo que le quita de en medio. Se enfada Kevin De Bruyne con Enzo, que no quiere entrar en